welcome Grand Rapids. Thank you for joining us this evening. Thank you. I'm your anchor, Josie Sabo.
And I'm your other anchor, Sean Francis. And because it's almost the end of May and we can finally start wearing white again, we've been gathering the top local, national, and world stories that you may have missed.
You're welcome, Grand Rapids. This is
NewsFlash. Dong ding! This weekend, many Michiganders drove as far as the Upper Peninsula for a chance to catch the Aurora Borealis. In case you missed it, don't worry. You can get the experience of driving over an hour to see something maybe in person that you'll definitely get better pictures of on your phone by re-downloading Tinder. Just kidding. Actually, the newly designated Beaver Island Wildlife Research Area International Dark Sky Sanctuary, located off of Petoskey in Lake Michigan, was officially labeled as the only 20th location in the world to be sufficiently clear of light pollution as an ideal spot to watch the Northern Lights. But also, if you still want a chance to take sanctuary on Beaver Island without leaving the mainland, you can always re-download Tinder.
the Category EF2 tornado that tore through Portage last Tuesday has reportedly caused irreparable damage to no fewer than 60 buildings, including homes, mobile homes, and homes that were not meant to be mobile but now are. In all seriousness, the community has already started working hard to help support those affected by the damage, including one perhaps surprising institution. Deja Vu Showgirls in Kalamazoo has been collecting donations of clothing, toiletries, and other items in exchange for free admission. It's every perv's dream to double as a philanderer and a philanthropist. And as always, if I have our singles, they'll take it.
Vladimir Putin was inaugurated last week as Russian president for his 5th term, graciously congratulated by none of his opponents because they're all dead. Now that's the way you do it, congratulated a multiple indicted New York resident between naps. Let me know if you need any help with their dogs, said South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem. You don't know what that means. Buckle up.
A woman was found living inside the sign above a family fair grocery store in Finland, reportedly having been there for almost a full year, and had outfitted her makeshift living space with a desk, a houseplant, a printer, a Keurig coffee maker, and a cubbyhole full of food, all of which you can purchase at Family Fair in the late-stage Capitalism Cave section.
One thing's for sure, looks like those anti-sleep benches are finally working. When asked why she chose Family Fair, the woman said, well, I started at Walmart, but I don't like having roommates. And living above a Walgreens felt more like an exhibitionist's jail cell.
Upon the police investigation, she was offered assistance with finding alternative housing, but she declined, saying, I heard the Emmett Myers is pretty roomy. After the space was vacated, management at Family Fair did the right thing and posted the space on Zillow as a studio apartment.
A 77-year-old woman from Jackson bought the winning $1 million Mega Millions lottery ticket when stopping at the gas station for a car wash. Unfortunately, because she purchased the ticket before the wash, she has been attempted for money laundering.
An Australian airline passenger was chastised by the airlines for urinating in a cup while the plane was stuck on the runway. Flight attendants on the Sydney-based plane informed the passenger that it would have to be counted as his one complimentary beverage.
A Wisconsin man legally named D's Nuts. No, he was arrested in a domestic altercation. Surprise, surprise. He will be represented in court by his attorneys, Amanda Hugginkiss and Loser Says What.
A Canadian family was doubly shocked, first when their father died while on vacation, and then even more so when Cuban officials sent home the wrong body. Their family stated they were not not be satisfied until Cuban officials offer more than the sincere sorry.
Sorry. That was, I think, yeah. All right, and now it's NewsFlash. A Florida man was caught attempting to get past airport security with a bag of snakes in his pants. No, a TSA worker became suspicious when the X-ray machine, what looked like showed the man had at least 7 long, slender penises, which is 2 more than any previous one.
The Taozu Zoo in China is facing backlash over featuring a panda exhibit, but instead of pandas, they were actually just dyeing some chow chows to look like dogs. A spokesperson for the zoo claims that people also dye their hair, and it's not a big deal if one of them leaves it to dogs.
Yeah.
When asked what would become of the pups now that they've been exposed, South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem volunteered to take care of
New Jersey firefighters spent hours freeing a Labrador whose head got stuck in a metal wheel. Following a community-wide celebration, the dog was shot by Kristi Noem.
Another cunning canine that traveled 2,000 miles from California to Michigan has been finally reunited with his family. The joy was short-lived, however, when the dog was shot by Governor Kristi Noem.
Organizers of the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade are planning on retiring the giant Snoopy balloon. After it became clear Charlie Brown's iconic dog would be shot in the head by Governor Kristi Noem.
Okay, enough of beating a dead dog. The Seaquarium was forced to close last month after several high-profile marine animals in its care died mysteriously, including over 120 dolphins and whales over the years. Officials didn't know how to explain it until they remembered a visit from South Dakota. Just kidding. What actually happened is that their physicians prescribed them all fentanyl.
Celebrity drug of choice. After Joe Biden's dog Commander bit several more Secret Service members, the dog was finally removed from the White House, and in a stunning display of bipartisan cooperation, he was shot in the head by South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem.
Our writers for NewsFlash this week, and if you want to see your name up here, you can submit your jokes at comedyoutletmondays@gmail.com with the subject NewsFlash tips.
That's right. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, watch videos of past shows, get lineups for future shows, find our submission form so you can put your act on our stage, and learn about other ways you can get involved.
And if you can't wait for that, you can hop up on stage at the very end of the show during our free, open, improv jam.
Yeah!